Well, we found the whole experience really enlightening. I mean, we all said that, all four of us, so that was a definite one to be put on there. Having Blind Dave come in, really inspirational, inspired us all, and it's just been fun. We've all enjoyed it, and great fun.
One of the things that we'll do differently as a result of the programme, the main one that was discussed with the whole group, is just taking that moment when you set a task or just to take a step back, think about it, and then use the process of opera to go through it, to execute it to its greatest efficiency.
Self-awareness was another big one for us, and actually learning a bit more about ourselves and how we can use that going forward, and actually just take a minute and think about yourself.
Yeah,
although it seems really selfish, but actually it's really important.
Finding out where we fitted into the team with the help of Belvin and tools like that really enabled us to work a lot better as a team, but also understand ourselves.
Another thing we discussed was being more confident, standing up, talking to people, just taking a more measured approach into what we're doing, and using more confident language just to work through it.
I think overall, when we go back to work and try and maintain it, we're going to take an unconditional, positive regard for others. It's just to take that moment to consider everything and obviously not jump to conclusions, and just to think things through properly, and using the tools that we've learnt, and hopefully influencing everybody else at work.
Yes, definitely.
Yay!
PGS team's style of approach has worked for me because it's given me new skill sets and enhanced the skill sets which I already had. PGS team's approach to personal development is different because they guide you and don't lead you. All the decision making is left to you, and it reinforces that you have that decision making process within you. The most powerful outcome for me has been my tolerance levels. Before I was very intolerant. Now I find that I can listen to people even if I disagree with them.
The three of us have come here for not knowing what to expect within this course. Even though Axel and myself have done something very similar before. But this is a complete and new experience. And a learning curve for all of us. That's all 7 of us, not just us 3.
So I'm going to start off with Blind Dave. He was a big inspiration for it, a big eye-opener for all of us. Yeah, in our private lives, and obviously our careers and our work and everything else as well. Until today, life's full of scenarios where we're all going to say, I cannot do something. And obviously, if a guy with blind and disability can do more than what I can do, then I haven't pushed myself to the biggest potential ever. Same as with these guys, and I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone else. It's so inspiring to see. And then obviously we see the video, and then the guy came out himself, and it was a big eye-opener. Sort of from seeing someone on the TV screen was inspiring, but then having him there, and it just created such an awe and a big sort of, we all were fixated on him. I mean, we're fixated on the guys that were doing the course. This guy just coming in straight from seeing a clip of him and all his achievements, and then coming in and telling us more in depth. It was just brilliant. Just completely, I'd say, I'd even say life-changing, just because I'm going to go home, and probably most of us are just going to be thinking about more things, just the missus asking us to do something, I can't do that. Yes, I can. It's going to be just the smallest things.
So to summarise, we all found that the programme was very informative, inspirational, educational, and really gave us a buzz about going back to work and how we're going to proceed with our working lives and personal lives to an extent as well. Obviously, Blind Dave was a big thing for us. Just the really positive can-do attitude that the guy has got. Obviously, I can't see very well on the south side, completely can't know where it's coming from with eyesight. It's a major thing to lose. But very, very inspired by that man, very inspired. Obviously, on the tasks that we've all undertaken over the last sort of day and a half, we can see where we've grown, where our strengths and weaknesses were, and where they're going to. For me, confidence was a massive, massive thing, and I feel I'm getting a spark back. Also put another demon to bed that was troubling me in the back of my mind. So yeah, I mean, we really cannot thank you guys enough for the amount of things you've done with us over the past couple of days, and we would highly recommend this course programme to anyone else who would like to better themselves in the working environment or personally.
I think that the PGS team's style of approach has worked for me because it's helped me to realise my potential, I guess. You know, when we started this, I wasn't sure where it was going to go. It's built confidence in me. It's made me realise that the hard work I've done over the last sort of 9 years hasn't been unnoticed. And it's given me confidence where there previously probably wasn't there. And as regards to the most powerful outcome, I could reiterate again that it's the most powerful outcome is confidence. It's made me realise my strengths and my weaknesses. Equally, what I'd like to say is that working alongside Rob and Kevin is an experience not to be missed. Really, they're two fantastic fellas. The whole team is.
So we've started with fun, because obviously the whole experience was, it was good fun. Even all the tasks that we didn't manage to do so well, we still found them fun. So it was just great. Nothing else. Keep dragging.
Enlightening, made us open our eyes a bit to things that we're doing wrong that we maybe didn't realise before the course, and things that we can do better when we get back to work.
Inspirational. I mean, as the other team mentioned, Blind Dave, really inspiring guy. But yeah, the things they can do, the really positive can-do approach to anything and everything, really made us think about what we're holding back on for our own sort of personal barriers.
Things that we will do differently because of this process is the same as the other team. We were going to plan. I mean, in my role of work and other roles we all sort of don't take the time to plan. We just sort of jump in and carry on the way, and hope for the best. But now if we take a step back, make a plan, things will just run a lot smoother, using opera and putting our belve in where we are in place, and everything will just run so much smoother.
Not taking things for granted. Again, back to Blind Dave, it kind of showed us that you may not think you can do something, but don't let that ever stop you.
Working with the two guys in particular, it's like, if you get the opportunity, grab it with both hands.